Hey guys, Paws and Claws here. Just gotta. Hopefully, whoever's watching this video and is a dog owner, hopefully, this video will save a dog or dogs. Because today, to me, it was just one of the saddest days for me today. So here goes. I'm going to tell you what happened today at around 10 o'clock in the morning at a retention pond in Wooddale, Illinois. It's quite beautiful over there. I've taken my dogs there many times. It's very nice. It's a retention pond. As it rains, it gets full. It gets pretty full, and it's a pretty big pond, one of the biggest retention ponds I've seen. And in the perimeter of that retention pond is a walkway, very beautiful, where you could walk your animals, or you could walk alone, or you could do jogging, whatever. It's been a place where I've gone during the COVID-19 mess. It's kind of when I was first introduced to it, because in reality, not too many people go there. And when you do go there with your dogs, it's very quiet and very serene. And you really feel like you're on vacation, like you're away from all your problems and worries while you're walking your dog or dogs around that perimeter, as I do, as me and my wife have done with our German Shepherds. And a lot of people walk their dogs around that area. A lot of people do a lot of jogging in that area too as well. God, this is hard. So that retention pond, as you know, retains water. And we're right now towards the middle of January. And it's pretty warm out for this time of the year. It's not brutally as cold as it would normally be. My wife has gone there several times on her lunch break to walk around that perimeter to get her mind off of things, to clear her minds. As all of you know, this whole world, I think this whole country is in a mess. I really don't think it's going anywhere good. I don't think it's going in the right direction, but that's another video. In any event, it's a place where we go. A lot of people go to ease their minds. And for a little short while, get back in touch with nature. And my wife has gone there many times. In fact, she goes there almost every day on her lunch to walk around that perimeter of the retention pond. I believe it's about a mile. And she has come across a gentleman who had two of the most beautiful pit bulls. Very adorable, very friendly pit bulls. I know pit bulls get a bad rap, but these were just very lovable pit bulls. And as she's making her walks, she would, from time to time, come across the owner with the pit bulls. As yesterday was the case. She came across the owner with the pit bulls. And the pit bulls were very friendly, and my wife was petting both of the pit bulls. Just adorable, very lovable creatures. I shouldn't say creatures, I'm sorry. Very adorable, lovable dogs. This morning, this same gentleman was walking those two beautiful pit bulls without a leash. My wife wasn't there, but she heard about it when she did do her lunch hour walks by the retention pond, that as the gentleman was walking with his two pit bulls off leash, the pit bulls caught an eye of a deer, because you do bump into deers in that area, very beautiful deers, but deers know the area. dogs don't. The pit bulls got all excited. They ran, as what dogs do. They run. They weren't running to attack the deer. They're just probably running up to it to play. But the deer was running towards the retention pond. Both pit bulls ran after the deer, not in an aggressive manner, probably in a very joyful manner. And they couldn't stop. They ran straight through the retention pond that appeared to be iced. Again, we're probably at 33, 34 degrees outside right now. The water is thawing out. As the dogs were playing in the retention pond without leashes, the ice broke. Both dogs fell into the retention pond, into the frozen water. There was nothing the owner could do, as he stood helplessly watching his pit bulls gasping for air out of the frozen water, when ultimately they both just sunk to the bottom. Both dogs are dead. I believe the fire department went over to see what they could do, and there was nothing anyone could do. In a blink of an eye, two beautiful dogs just lost their lives. So, the purpose of this video is, guys, if you don't practice some common sense owning dogs, don't even think about buying one. Don't even think of having two. Because in a blink of an eye, if you think you're too careful with two dogs, especially your older, medium weight, large weight dogs who love to play, and if you're not careful and if you turn your back, you're going to lose them in the blink of an eye. Don't even think about buying a dog, let alone two, if you're not going to be responsible enough. With that being said, I can only imagine the horror this poor guy is going through today, because it happened today at 10 o'clock. I can't even imagine the pain he must be going through right now. If you love dogs as much as I do, and by all accounts, this gentleman appeared to love his dogs because he walked them around that perimeter just about every day in that Wooddale area. The loss is nothing short of losing a family member, a very close family member. It's the same thing. It would be the same thing for me. To have him blame himself right now, it's probably the only thing he's doing right now. And to have him just sit there and realize that, yeah, it probably was more than likely his fault. He is scarred for life. I don't care. I don't care how old you are. My dogs are my children. They're my babies. They're my kids. And if I was to lose two of them in the manner that this poor guy lost his, I will be scarred for life. It will stay with me for the rest of my life. It will give me nightmares. I would beat my head into a concrete wall with the agony and the pain I would be feeling for being so stupid. So hopefully this video saves someone's lives, dog lives. Use your head. Walk your dog in the leash. Don't let dogs loose without a leash in areas that are capable of taking out a dog's life quickly, such as this retention pond that was thawing out. I can only imagine in the springtime what's going to happen when the water has completely thawed out. Sooner or later, those two poor babies will be found at the bottom. They will be revealed for everyone to see as a reminder of a very, very sad day. With this world just falling apart, these things kill me. These things really touch my heart. My heart goes out to this gentleman. It really does. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. This could have happened to me. Something like this, but it had nothing to do with the dog going into a retention pond or anything like that. But I had to put down a dog too, and for something stupid. Use your head, guys. Owning a dog, a cat is your responsibility. You went looking for them. You brought them into your home. They trust you. They are your children. They are your kids. Treat them that way. Love them in the same way. If you don't buy them. Don't buy anything. Hey, if you're not a dog lover or an animal lover at all, hey, that's cool with me. I have no problem with that. But if you are, and you're careless, no one wants to be feeling the way this poor guy is feeling right now. Take away from this video a lesson. Always keep your dog on the leash. Some people walk a dog without a leash, and you don't know if another dog is going to be aggressive and break that dog's neck. I've seen that happen where I work. Other dogs attack a smaller dog, and they literally want to kill them. They're animals. They're dogs. You can't blame them. This is why they're very possessive. Your guard dogs are your guard dogs. They're going to do what they do, and that's guard. Someone comes near you, or another dog comes near you, and they don't know you, and that dog's not on the leash, get ready to separate two dogs and be bitten, lose a thumb, a finger in the process. And that's if the dog doesn't get hurt. Either one of the dogs get hurt. I'm going to be thinking about this for the rest of my weekend. Probably for the rest of my life. I don't know if I'll be able to bring myself to bring me and my wife to walk around that retention pond anymore. I don't think I will ever go there again. If someone has learned something from this, if someone has taken something out of this video and is going to apply it as an animal lover, as a dog owner or a cat owner, then this is why I made this video. God bless.